Once you have set up your supported living business, the next thing you would want to do is to consider how you can successfully bid for tenders and contracts. And so here are some top tips to help you. The first thing is you need to check how the tender is structured. For example, is the tender split into different lots for different types of care, or is it grouped together? Secondly, you must read the tender documents carefully. You see, there are so many different aspects to a tender document, and the tenderer may be looking for different things. Therefore, you need to ensure that you read the documents carefully. Now, these documents can at times be complicated, but you need to be able to demonstrate that you can meet all the requirements, or you will simply not be considered. The third tip is for you to be risk averse. You see, health and social care authorities are very much risk averse. So you need to provide the assurances to them that your service is robust, it's patient-centered, and will not negatively affect the quality of care. So you need to be able to demonstrate things like what your management information systems are that you have in place that will ensure that care is provided correctly and that the patient is not at risk. The fourth tip is for you to consider your policies and procedures. How strong and up-to-date are your care-specific policies and procedures? For example, how good is your safeguarding policy? Do you undertake safeguarding training? How will concerns be reported and corrected? These are all things that you must consider strengthening for your tender to be successful. Number 5 is staff recruitment and retention. You need to ensure that you have sufficient, correctly qualified and trained staff who can provide the appropriate care. So you need to consider, what are your staff recruitment and retention procedures? Do you have them in place? Do you have an efficient system to recruit on demand? How robust are your compliance checks? These are all things that you need to be able to evidence in your healthcare tender requirements. The 6th tip is for you to read the tender questions carefully. You must make sure that you read the tender questions carefully. And if you are unsure of how to respond, you must use the official procurement portal to query the commissioning authority. And last but not by no means least, you must provide evidence. You see, any great tender response will provide evidence. To provide the assurance that the authority needs, use case histories and testimonials with any facts, names, dates, results, and previous outcome. We hope that this has been useful to you. If so, please remember to subscribe, remember to like, and remember to share. And do turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified when we release our next video.